It's time for 90 Seconds with Night Screamer. What's up, my fellow Americans? Our next show is Saturday, January 18th at Spiders in what they call the legendary Silver Street in Hurley, Wisconsin. We haven't been there in like a year. In fact, this new lineup, most of them have never been there. Jimin's been there for a few times. But we love playing Spiders. We can't wait. Such a fun crowd. That whole street is fun. And Spiders, in my opinion, is the coolest bar on that street. That's the only bar we've been playing for the past decade. So, yeah, it's one of our favorites. Get to talk to Dan and the cool bartenders over there. We like it. Also, we picked up a show exactly 1 week after January 18th. We are going to be part of a benefit show for one very cool individual. Let me give you the backstory. If you know me, you know that I work a few jobs. One of them is the social service assistant at the lighthouse at Hancock, which is the old Cypress Manor. Well, I work with one cool lady named Roberta. Her name is Roberta. She doesn't know that yet. Roberta Rosenberger, okay? She's our director of nursing, super cool lady, and she came down with, like, overnight, if you've seen the post. One morning she didn't come into work, so I texted her, because I could do a whole show on how much this woman works. She's always there super early, she doesn't sleep, and so if she's not at work, there's something is going on. So went into work, saw she wasn't there, texted her, said, yeah, exactly what kind of excuse do you have for not being at work today? She's like, well, I ended up in the ER last night. I have bruises all over my tongue and the inside of my mouth, and I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? Turns out she has something called ITP, idiopathic something cytopenia. It's been kind of touch and go. So what we're doing is Night Screamers are going to be part of the lineup for this benefit show at the Orpheum Theater in Hancock, and I'm very excited to be a part of it because it's going to be the first act. I don't want to announce the acts. I'm not sure if you signed on, but it's going to go to be announced. Then Night Screamer is doing a short set. And then the headliner is going to be Mr. Chad Borgen and the Collective. As you know, I'm the drummer for the Collective, so I get to play twice that night. And if things go really well, I might be able to play 3 times. I don't know. I know, it's so selfish of me. But we really want you guys to support. I mean, she had to get flown down to Ann Arbor. That's just, you can imagine the medical expenses on something like this. Her family is doing what they can. They're awesome, very supportive, and it's rough. By the way, Roberta hates all its attention. I gotta tell you one quick story. I work at Houghton County, aka Canal View, right? And we had open house weekend, and Roberta already knows what story I'm gonna tell. I'm over there doing some activities in the activity room. I look over and there's Roberta, who I work with at the lighthouse. There's Roberta walking on the hall, and I'm like, what? So I go and make the typical jokes. What, are you lost or something? And as I do that, she's talking to one of the residents who's like, oh man, my wheelchair is kind of... Roberta's looking at it like, okay, let me talk to maintenance. I'm going to get that looked at. And well, you don't work here. You're not on duty. So my boss over at the lighthouse at Hancock, Jenna, who's awesome. She's the one who's like, let's do this thing. She's kind of spearheading this. So anyway, that's what's up. We're playing Spiders on the 18th, and then January 25th we are here in Hancock at the Orpheum, opening for Chad Borgen and the Collective, I guess you could say. It's not really like that, but you know, Chad is headlining, and we're just very excited to be a part of that. That's it for now. This has been 90 Seconds with Night Screamer.
Weird. Play a solo. He said he can play a solo better than you, so.